Hello, my dear students, and welcome back to this interesting session of discussion of MCQs of the chapter Company Audit. Yes, we still continue discussing this particular chapter because this chapter is very important and one of the most elaborated and also the biggest chapter of this particular subject of CA Inter Audit. Okay, yes. So come to question number 91. What does question 91 say? In case of companies regulated by special act, the central government shall consult dash before issuing order for cost audit in respect of any class of companies. So central government, okay, yes, here they want to say that here the companies are regulated by what? Special act. Okay, fine. Now if in case of special act, if central government wants cost audit to be made applicable to these companies, then whom shall central government consult? Yes, here in this case, central government has to consult the boss of the bosses. Yes, that is the Comptroller and Auditor General of India. Okay, yes, let's go to the next question. So, question 91, the right answer is D. Let's go ahead further. Question 92. The company shall hold general meeting within dash of receipt of approval of central government for passing the special resolution by. Now, let us remember what has been told us here. Yes, central government approval and passing the special resolution is required under section 140 for removal of auditor before the expiry of his term. Right? Okay. And in section 140, we have seen that the company shall hold general meeting within how many days? Within 60 days. Okay. Yes. After when? Yes, after the approval of central government. Right? Okay. Yes. And this resolution has to be passed by whom? By the shareholders. Correct? Okay. So what is the usual sequence that happens in section 140? First, what happens? The board decides, yes, we have to remove this auditor. So a board resolution needs to be passed. After the board resolution is being passed, central government approval is required. After obtaining central government approval, AGM needs to be called. And in that AGM, special resolution needs to be passed. Okay. Yes. So here the correct answer should be a combination of 60 days and shareholders. And I think option B gives us the right answer. Okay. Let's quickly go to the next question. Identify the sequence in which the following things takes place for the purpose of removal of auditor under section 139 before the expiry of his term as per section 140 to be read with rule 7. Special resolution of shareholders, board resolution, approval of central government. As we have already discussed in question 92, first, whenever we have to remove the auditor before the expiry of his term, number one is we have to pass a board resolution. After passing the board resolution, then in that case, we need to obtain the approval of central government first. Once the approval of central government is taken within 30 days of passing the board resolution, then shareholders meeting needs to be called and a resolution needs to be passed, special resolution needs to be passed within 60 days. So the right sequence should be first board resolution, that is number 2, then approval of central government, that is number 3, and then 1. So 2, 3, 1 is the right combination. So the correct answer here should be, my dear friends, yes, it should be C. Let's quickly go to the next question, that is question 94. What does question 94 say? As per section 140 of the Companies Act 2013, in case of other than government companies, so here we are speaking about section 140, other than government companies, the auditor who has resigned from the company. So here the case is of resignation. Okay, yes. Now, in case of resignation and that of a non-government company, the company shall file within a period of dash from the date of resignation with dash a statement indicating reasons and facts as may be relevant with regards to his resignation. So tell me, my dear friends, an auditor when decides to resign under section 140, he has to inform the required parties within how many days? Come on, recollect. Yes, within 30 days. Within 30 days, you need to inform. Now, inform whom? If it is a non-government company, we need to inform the company also and the registrar also. Right? So, within 30 days, we need to inform the company and registrar. Okay? Yes. So, if you look at the options here, my dear friends, the most apt option here is option number D. So, the correct answer that we need to choose is alternative D, my dear friends. Let's quickly go ahead to the next question, that is question 95. As per section 140 of the Companies Act 2013 in case of government companies. Now, in the earlier example, we had section 140 and non-government companies. Here we have section 140 and government companies. The auditor who has resigned. So again, it is section 140, resignation under section 140 and government companies. So company needs to file within how many days? Yes, within 30 days. Now, because it is a government company here, this statement of reasons and facts needs to be, yes, needs to be submitted to whom? Yes, we need to submit it to the company, registrar and CAG, all the three parties. Okay, and how many days? Within 30 days. So if you look at the alternatives here, the right alternative should be alternative D, my dear friends. Yes, absolutely, alternative D. Let's go to the next question. Question 96. As per section 140 of the Companies Act 2013, a notice shall be required for a resolution at an annual general meeting for appointing as auditor a person other than retiring auditor. What kind of notice is required to be given? What kind of resolution is required to be passed? Okay, very interesting. What has been told here? As per section 140, a notice shall be required, okay, for a resolution, yes, at an annual general meeting for appointing an auditor, a person other than retiring auditor. So here we want to appoint a person other than the retiring auditor. So what kind of notice is required? Come on, tell me, my dear friends, what kind of notice is required? Yes, come on, think. What kind of notice is required? Yes, a special notice is required, right? Number one, special notice is required. After special notice, then in that case, we need to take what? Central government approval, and also we need to pass special resolution in the general meeting. So here, special notice and special resolution. So here, alternative D should be the most correct answer. Be very careful while choosing the answers in case of such confusing questions. Okay, yes, it is special notice, special resolution. So alternative D is the correct answer. Let's quickly move ahead to the next question. Very interesting question, guys. Be very careful while you answer this question. As per section, it should be section 140, my dear friends. It's a small typo error here. As per section 140 of the Companies Act 2013, a notice shall be required for a resolution at an annual general meeting for appointing an auditor, a person other than retiring auditor. So here under section 140, they want to appoint person other than retiring auditor. What kind of notice is required? So now I'm getting confused. What is the difference between question 96 and 97? Okay, be very careful. What kind of notice is required to be given? What kind of resolution is required to be passed when the retiring auditor has completed a consecutive term of 5 years or 10 years? Absolutely interesting and very important, my dear friends. Yes. So here, what do they want to say is, we are appointing another auditor before expiry of term or after expiry of term. Come on. Yes, he has completed his term of 5 years in case of an individual auditor and 10 years, that is 2 terms of 5 years in case of firms, in case of rotation of auditors, right? So their term is complete. Once your term is complete and another auditor is required, so here notice has to be ordinary notice. Remember, my dear friends, special notice is required only and only in 2 cases. If you are removing the auditor before the expiry of term and in case of removal of director. Only two cases. Okay, here we are removing the auditor after expiry of term, after his term has been expired. So here ordinary notice is required, but because we are appointing another auditor, here special resolution would require to be passed. So here ordinary notice and special resolution. Ordinary notice and special resolution. Now if you see alternative D, it says no special notice and special resolution, right? So here there's a confusion between alternative A and alternative D. Okay, which alternative should I choose? Be very careful. We need to choose the most perfect alternative, and the most perfect alternative here is, yes, A. D is saying no special notice, but no special notice means ordinary notice, right? So ordinary notice and special resolution, A is the most correct answer in case of question 97. Let's quickly move ahead to the next question, that is question 98. As per section 141 of Companies Act 2013, a person shall be eligible for appointment as an auditor only if he is. Now section 141 speaks about it speaks about eligibility, qualifications and disqualifications of auditors. So as per section 141, who can be appointed as an auditor? A chartered accountant having certificate of membership? Yes, no, it is chartered accountant having certificate of practice. Yes, so here alternative C should be the correct answer. Let's quickly go ahead to the next question, that is question 99. What does question 99 say? The second last question for the day. This question 99 says that where a firm including limited liability partnership is appointed as an auditor of the company, dash shall be authorized to act and sign on behalf of the firm. Come on, tell me, my dear friends. Yes, here LLP has been appointed as an auditor, right? Who shall be authorized to sign? Yes, yes. The options are number 1, only the partners who are chartered accountants in practice. Now, alternative B, only partners who are chartered accountants in practice or not. C, only the partners who are, yes, chartered accountants and having membership. And alternative D is none of the above. Here, when we speak of LLP, that means here in this particular firm, we are having different kinds of, yes, we are having different kinds of, my dear friends, we are having different kinds of professionals in this particular firm. So here, when we speak of signing of the audit report needs to be signed only and only by partners who are chartered accountants in practice. Yes, CA plus COP should be there in order to be eligible and qualified to sign an audit report. So here in case of question 99, A should be the correct answer. Let's quickly move ahead to the last question for the day. Question 100. Who among the following shall not be disqualified? Very, very, very interesting question, guys. Shall not be disqualified. Not be disqualified means it's qualified to be appointed under section 141. Okay. Number 1. Partner or employee of officer or employee of the company. Come on, tell me. Is partner or employee of officer or employee of the company qualified? No. So A is not the answer. Person having business relationship with the company? Certainly not. Person whose relative is a key managerial personnel or director. Yes, can a person whose relative is a KMP or director be appointed as an auditor? No. So here the correct answer would be D, my dear friends. Okay. Yes. So this is all about an MCQs on company audit. Tomorrow we shall be having one more session on company audit, and then we will move to the next chapter, that is audit report. Okay. Yes. Till then, take care and bye-bye, and do not forget to keep revising.